everyone, my name is Mitz, and here back a few sort of conflict of interest. So, we're still parsing through this woman's testimony just to look for any more new contradictions, especially since the blueprint itself wasn't by itself. There's something more to look through here, and since I found another contradiction just from pressing on this new testimony after the whole break and the recess, that means there's new stuff that we have to press through everything here all over again. So time to start somewhere then, right? Why not here? There's a window in my bedroom. I can see Mr. Webb's house from it. Where is this window? My bedroom. God, it's been a couple of days and I still haven't missed this. I know that. Could you be more specific? Well, you know how the two houses are kind of facing each other. My room has a window in it, and I can see his house from there. And you're sure now that you were actually in that room? Well, duh. I wouldn't make up something as simple as that. I call bullshit on that. That's not like I could see in there from my living room or something. Oh god. I saw some movement out of the corner of my eye. Can you describe what you saw? It was just a quick blur. It got my attention, so I looked over. That's when I saw him. And you were in your bedroom when this happened? Doy, we've already been over this a bajillion times. Not a bajillion, more 10 times. And I swear that the second it goes over the number to 20s, I will hate you. Yes, that was the whole point of having the recess. You only had to do that because your witness didn't want to get her testimony right. I turned to the window and saw him sitting by the wall behind Mr. Webb. Oh my god. Are you sure it was my client? Are you sure it wasn't? Damn it. Was there anybody else in the room with them? Not that I saw. So there's still the possibility. Nah, I didn't see anyone else. That's not what I asked. Well, sorry. Doesn't really matter, right? Mr. Ed was still dead. So he was already dead when she looked over. What should I do with this? I don't remember, like... Is this technically, like... I can't remember. Is this the added statements we had before? I think it's very important. I'd like you to add it to your testimony. Anything for you, Mr. Wright. Especially we had, like, add 2 things. Mr. Wright was slumped over on his desk. I think he was dead. Wait, hold on a second. Wait, hold on a second. No. No, God, wrong button. Photo. Shut your trap, you, even though I can't even see your mouth. You're lying again. Oh no, not again! Huh? Oh, yes, again! You said you saw Mr. Webb slumped on his desk, but that's impossible. If you look at this photo, you can clearly see the police tape is laid out on the floor. And then she's gonna say he just wanted to move him onto the ground, you know, make him sleep better on the floor. In the fiery of ashes. Oh god, if the darkened wood, like, wooden floorboards there where the fire happened, then most of the fire went onto his body then. If he, like, died right there in his chair. I'm not just thinking of the cutscene from the beginning of the game. No, I can't think about that. He didn't fall over on his desk, he landed on the ground. Oh my, that's right. Witness, care to enlighten us as to how you messed up something as simple as this? I'm not lying, I swear. Perhaps you could explain this little inconsistency then. Well, you see, he dislodged into his desk at first. He was face down on it. After that, his body kind of fell back over onto the floor. So to tell the truth, do you expect us to believe that? No, Mr. Wright, there's no need for us not to. Problem. Just look at the smiley face in her shirt and I should tell you. There's a big problem with that and I think you know what it is. The victim could have been face down the desk. Face down the desk. My first thought was the autopsy report? Shot in the forehead at close range. Yeah, because, like, well, I don't think the killer could actually, like, stand in front of the desk, so yeah. You say you landed face first? I say you're lying, but lying is bad. Oh, why is that? The autopsy report says he was shot in the forehead. That means that he was facing the shooter when he died. And according to your own testimony, the killer was standing over by the wall. He was facing away from the desk. There's no way he landed face first on it. This testimony contradicts even the most basic facts of the investigation. She didn't see this murder any more than she heard it. Oh boy. Order? Order? Miss, did you make this up? Oh no, Mr. Judge, I wouldn't dream of doing that. I just mix things up. Well, please watch yourself. I got my eye on you. You can't even see your face, but okay. Not like that means much around here. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I was actually about to be like, what? There's still goddamn more. Just how many times are you gonna lie to us today? Jeez, what is it with you and these baseless accusations? What did I ever do to you? I'd hardly call exposing multiple flaws in a single testimony to be baseless. I've just shown the court 2 separate reasons why you couldn't have seen the murder. Yes, I would have to agree with this. Ms. Williamson, I don't suppose you have anything to defend your witness? Your Honor, I've tried defending her. She seems perfectly content to continue to make things worse for herself. Give me up already, Mr. Williamson. Not quite. It's apparent you wish to be completely unpredictable, and I can play that way too. Are you gonna actually show evidence which you didn't do before? That's completely unpredictable. And also scummy. Your Honor, the prosecution requests for the testimony from the witness. Oh wow, that's so unpredictable. So unpredictable. Just like the way I'll just throw a measuring tape across the room into a double fiery on trash can. Definitely not as random as that. What do you wish to further speak about? I only ask that she give her own defense. Beyond that, it is up to her. I beg your pardon, Mr. Williamson? Yes, you heard me correctly. I'm giving the witness permission to speak freely. Without having an idea of what she might say? It's against my better judgment, but she's already completely out of control. She's managed to willfully ruin every bit of planning I put into this case. Perhaps it's just time to see how she tries to justify things herself. Uh-oh, I'm already getting goosebumps from this. Oh, if that was her holding herself back, then oh, yay! Well then, let's hear from you again. You already know what Ms. Williamson wants? I don't believe it should be too hard. Please give us your justification for your actions here today. Well, you see, I called the police, Mr. Williamson interrogated me, he brought me here, that's why I'm here today. Why you're lying to us? Oh, you mean that? And a possible refutation to Mr. Wright's claims. Okay. Potassium. Secrets and lies. I guess I might have been very confused when I saw the murder. It was rather surprising to see it actually happen. You see, I kind of had some super secret special knowledge. I heard beforehand that he was planning to kill him. He? I didn't take it seriously at first. By the time I realized he meant it, it was too late. It was really terrifying to see him die. So you see, I just got the facts messed up because I was stressed out. So you know what would be really annoying me if I was a lawyer? Dude, oh no, don't do this. Penalties. Lots and lots of penalties. Safe scumming is a best friend to me right now. I would do it. How about we give a penalty for every time you press something that I don't think you should? Well, actually, I think that would be up to me. Like I said before, like, other times when, like when the witness has, like, a clear reason for, like why they can't mess their time or anything like that, like, the third game of Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations did it well, where literally the true culprit was on trial for a different crime to, like, you know, obfuscate his real crime, and they literally just halted his trial, look at me's. And that was a good reason as to why, like, we can't waste any more time, like, you know, just pressing everything. Like, that's actually a good reason as to why. And the same thing with, like people of higher power and authority and all that. Oh, God. It's a great idea, and you know what? We're doing it. Oh, well, if you say so. It's a circus around here. Oh, for the love of... Safe scumming is a friend. It's not scummy if you're trying to save your own life, right? I guess I might have been very confused when I saw the murder. Okay, that's obviously not going to be helpful. It was rather surprising to see it actually happen. That's a nothing statement. You see, I kind of had some super secret special knowledge. Okay, that has to be important, but just because I don't trust you at all, nope, I didn't mean to... Oh, it's a super secret special knowledge. Super secrety secrets. You know, Mr. Wright, you really need to pay more attention. That's important to know! I should? Yeah, if you did, then you wouldn't know that I was just about to talk about that. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I don't suppose we can just let this one pass? Nope. Okay, nope, screw that, nope. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this, I don't care, I'm not doing this. I'm not playing that game. I'm not. I heard beforehand that he was planning to kill him. Oh god, we're gonna do this. I heard beforehand he was gonna plan to kill him. I didn't take it seriously at first. Okay, where you hear it? That's important. That's goddamn important. Okay, where'd you hear it? Who did you hear it from? You didn't answer that. If you go and say like, well, I was gonna elaborate more on that, I will literally kill you. Wait a second, you knew that? Yep, that's what I said. If you knew something was going to happen, why didn't you report it? I didn't think he'd actually go through with it. Mr. Brooks, I mean. Who told you that he was going to kill the victim? Mr. Brooks himself, of course. Where? On the internet? On the phone? What? What? Why would he tell her that? This is going to look terrible for us. What should I do? Try to stay and add to testimony. We can't object to it, so we have to start somewhere. Witness, I'd like you to add this to your testimony. It might be very important. Definitely helps my case. I can't imagine why you'd be interested in it, though. I don't regret this. Brooks told me about beforehand that he was planning to kill him. To take it seriously at first. Told me beforehand he was planning to kill him. Okay, save again because, like, first off, where did he hear it from? Like, did you know him that well or something like that? When did he tell you that? Do you two know each other? He told me online. We've never spoken in person. How'd you know that Mr. Brooks and Mass 3D Noob were the same person? I found that out about the same time I realized that Bad Player was the victim. Right, well, you still haven't told me about that either. Haven't I? I'm gonna have to force this out of you, aren't I? Oh my, I didn't take it seriously at first. By the time I realized he meant it, it was too late. It was really terrifying to see him die. So you see, I just got the facts messed up because I was stressed out. Oh my. Looks like the trial is turning in our direction. I know exactly what she's talking about here. It looks like it's finally time to bring a certain piece of evidence into this. Just need to find somebody to connect it to her testimony. A certain piece. Had some kind of knowledge, plan to kill him. Didn't take it seriously first. By the time I realized he meant it, it was too late. Didn't take it seriously first. Do we literally have to press every other statement? Because I can't think of a single thing that proves that Brooks never, you know, like, never messaged her about this. I mean, all she has to do to prove that this happened is literally just say, oh, I got direct private messages from him on the interwebs, and like they go check her computer, and it's like, oh, I deleted them just because, you know, I wanted to protect him and all that. Like, what? I have a random virus and destroyed all my, deleted my account. Oh my god, but anything here? There's a phone call, and there's a laptop. Thank you for visit. Yeah, you were in, like, England before. Don't you stay in England? There's a whole thing in chat log, which isn't really going to prove anything. Brooks told me beforehand he was planning to kill him. We could just present the chat log, but, like, that's not going to work because Lily just, you know, she could just say, oh, he told me in private and all that. Or letters, but you don't know him in real life. Oh, but letters. So, it can't be that. So we literally have to keep going on and just press everything, right? I didn't take it seriously at first. First, just a joke, just, like, nothing statement, but just because. Like, literally nothing of this seems like... Well, except for that one, it's terrifying to see him die. Like, this actually seems to have more substance to it. What do you mean by that? By the time I realized he meant it, it was too late. Care to expand on that? No. What should I do? Screw it. Witness, I demand an explanation out of you. Okay. By the time I realized he meant it, it was too late. But you... Why? The statement is self-explanatory. By the time she realized the threat was genuine, the victim was already dead. I'm afraid I'm gonna penalize you for that outburst, Mr. Wright. Nope, screw that, screw it, no, I don't care. Hate me all you want for saves coming, I don't care. Didn't take it seriously at first. I really meant it was too late. It was too terrifying to see him die. Don't tell me it was a whole thing, like... Well, I doubt it, but like, if you press no, then it just goes, like, it sells some weird information to, like, oh, that's important now, but no, I don't want to deal with that. It was terrifying to see him die. You know, it's not very sincere about that. Oh, I promise you, I'm uber sincere. Just admit it, you didn't care about him at all. Yeah, that has nothing to do. Now's the time to be making personal attacks. Please, Mr. White, it's so horrible when you say mean things like that. It sounds better when she says a voice. No, you've done. You've gone and upset her. How can you tell that she's upset? Somebody's upset right now, right? But it's definitely not her. Definitely me. I didn't take it seriously at first. And told me before that he was planning to kill him. I didn't take it seriously at first. I really admit it was too late. It was really terrifying to see him die. The effects messed up because I was stressed out. Literally, if, like, so far none of the statements actually prove anything was going on, but I can't see anything that actually goes with the whole books with tell him. Gosh. Stressed out? Well, I just saw a guy get shot, so yeah. You witnessed a murder, and the lowest you could say is stressed out? Oh, which is awful. The horror, the horror. My poor eyes will never be the same. There, that better. Enough with the theatrics, this is serious. Looks like the trial's turning in our direction. Okay, there's nothing to that. Guess I could have been very confused when I saw the murder. Okay, do we have to... Okay. I'll just have the result of press everything. Why are you confused? It was scary and stressful and I was freaking out because the guy just died and that was really obvious and I cover that later in my testimony and you shouldn't have pressed that. Oh, wait, what? Great. No. That's great. It was actually surprising to see it happen. Yeah, I'm just gonna press everything and just see, like, some of the stuff in here is kind of amusing, actually. Could you explain this more? Well, I could either explain it now, or you could just wait until I get to that part of my testimony. How about now? Sorry. Shush. I think I'm supposed to be the one to give him penalties. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. Right before he was planning to kill him, you say it's some kind of super special knowledge. I was actually surprised to see it happen. Books told me beforehand he was planning to kill him. Is it literally just something about that? But, like, honestly, wait, Han. Wait, don't tell me it's like rule services. Usually, violence is permitted. Do not post content of a racist sexual nature. Result of ban or suspension. Well, it doesn't really matter there. Why are we let to death, Mr. Webb? Mr. Books told me beforehand he was going to kill him. I swear, Nick, if the real way to go about this is the chat log, because Edmund Books doesn't mention anything about killing, or, like, threatening to kill him in that web, and he could... That's pretty stupid. No. Putting the forensics team, call me to the murder, floor plans. Yeah, nothing else is going on. So unless... Did I just skip over a statement of press? I really meant it was too late. It was terrifying to see him die. So you just got the facts messed up because I was stressed out. I think, at the top of my head, I think we pressed everything? So... So there has to be something here, maybe? So it's fan, like... It literally has to be something on here? The chat logger of the computer or something? Oh god, don't tell me the chat log is it. Please tell me this is wrong. What? What? Okay. You mentioned that my client talked to you about planning to kill the victim, but it's not in this random chat log, which was just brought up a week ago. You definitely didn't hear it from direct messages or private messages or anything like that. You definitely didn't hear that. This is terrible. This is stupid. Would you by any chance be referring to this conversation? That, yeah, you got it. Okay. What's this? A week ago, there was an argument online involving both the suspect and the victim. Death threats were made. It's likely they were related to the murder. Again. Death threats? Oh my! Han, like, yeah, let's see these so-called death threats again, because I love nailing this to the ground. Some kind of vigilante justice team bring this creeper down. That could literally just be canceling or backtracing. That doesn't like it can be interpreted that way, but it's not a direct thing of like we should go and kill this guy, something like that. It's not even that. It's just we gotta take this creeper down. We gotta dox him or backtrace him and stuff like that. There's nothing here about that. Yeah, and look at these death threats. We'll just play some music really loud. That's how we know something's happening. That's how we know stuff is happening in the real world. That's how we know things are gonna happen. Death threats? Oh my! Oh me, oh my. Bears, tigers, lions, and gares. Looks like you're just managed to secure yourself a guilty verdict, right? I thought you'd be foolish in the prison sling like that. Yep, it's perfect proof that he was planning to kill him. Maybe. This is a proof of something else. There are multiple people in on it. Perhaps only one killed him, but all the others can be considered accomplices. How horrible not getting up on him like that. Ha! If I read that topic, I still couldn't connect it to some random crime. I was supposed to know that they were related. I can answer that too. This is how you were able to connect the two events. Okay, boombox. Boombox, right? Look here on the 7th page. You just talk about how they would use magic. I was gonna say, yes, music is magic. They would use magical music to identify the crime. That would be the boombox. Exactly. Once she realized what the music was playing, she remembered her previous conversation. Yeah, Nick rolled. That was how you were able to identify Mr. Webb as bad player all the way across the wide world web. My client is Mass 3D Noob. Master 3D. Huh, you do catch on. But you know, there's something you haven't answered. And that is? A motive. People aren't gonna care enough about some flame war to actually kill someone. You need a bigger reason. Wait, but you already know. Show it to me. Show me proof that something else is going on. Something else is going on? Did we really just present it again? Here's your proof. That same chat log? Mr. Wright, do you really need to keep showing us that over and over? Apparently, even though it has absolutely nothing, like, in terms of just... Everyone seems so utterly fixated in this chat log. I will give it this, like, as an interesting idea and concept, but, like, it's not utilized too well, in my opinion. Yes, apparently I do. This conversation tells us that the victim had been accused of stalking other site members. Well, we do know that he was a shady person. Let's keep in mind that we're discussing murder here. Doesn't matter who he was or who he was or wasn't stalking. Killing was simply uncalled for. Oh, I know, right? Those idiots should have known better than to discuss something like that online. Okay. I think we caught Mr. Books. He's really the only one who could have done it. What? Wait, are you expecting me to... Mm-hmm. We literally just covered this. Do I really need to do this again? Do what again? Don't try to act all innocent. You know exactly what you're doing. I don't have that proof Mr. Books is the only suspect. Oh my god. The chat log again. You do seem to like showing that off, Mr. Wright. Tell it to the witness. Not as much as I'm going to enjoy reminding you of the fact that Mr. Books wasn't the only one to participate in this argument. There were several others involved as well. He was definitely not the only one to have a motive. Looks like he's so funny this time. It's just, you went through all of that. You still haven't disproved my initial testimony. I've exposed all your lies so far. Yeah, I had a few tiny mistruths here and there. Mistruths. My statement is still the same as when I called the police. Mr. Book shot Mr. Webb. What are you gonna do about it? So you're the one who called the police. Oh yeah, totally. Called them right from my room after I saw it happen. Yeah, no. What? What are you doing? Williamson seems to think differently. I think you're lying again. Call me to the police about Webb's murder made from a public payphone. You have a public payphone in your room? Wow, you very retro. You didn't call the police? Not unless you happen to have a public payphone in your room. I think she does. Never seen her room, you know. It says in this transcript that the call was traced to a public phone. Ah, the gasp! You caught me! Miss, I beg your pardon, but what were you doing trying to lie about that? Sorry. Perjury is a serious offense. You can get in a lot of trouble for that. Oh, slap on the wrist. After everything today, I don't think there's a person in the room would trust the word you say anymore. What would make you do something like this? You really want to know? For LULZ. Yes. Okay. I killed him. What? That's right, I did it. I'm your killer. Did you really? Oh yeah, totally. No way, that's doing giggle. She's lying again. What are you doing? Confessing. You didn't kill anyone. You can't let her do this. She's gonna destroy her whole life by her own volition. At this point, I'm fully prepared to say, not my problem. I would guarantee a not guilty verdict for Mr. Books. But yet, if I do look this through, then the real bad guy will get away. As horrible person she is, I don't think she deserves to be put away for murder. Of course, Maya would be mad at me. Oh yes, because she's going to jail. That's not our problem, but I'm getting mad at a friend. Oh yes, definitely. That's the line that's gonna get crossed. Curse these morals of mine. Oh God. Yes, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, you can't accept her confession. It's just not good enough for you, is it? Nothing is. This is ridiculous. What on earth would make you do this? Like, yeah, because of this whole thing and just her. You can't take anything seriously. What, the murder? If you really want to know, I could tell you. In song form. Oh my God. I killed him. Wah! You're right, I didn't see it from the safety of my own house. That's because I was there, in his house, killing me myself. I did it for the LULZ. Oh my God, I go. I threw the blame on Booksy because I knew he would make an easy target. So you see, I'm totally guilty. How did you... well, at least you're admitting your guilt. This will make things easier for us. Your Honor, do you actually believe this? Well, I've seen many witnesses break down and confess this stand. This woman's lies have been exposed and the truth is finally coming out. Hold on, we still need to cross-examine her. Are you sure, Mr. Wright? This confession really helps you. You could easily walk away from here and let her suffer for her own idiocy. Then an innocent person's life would be ruined and the real killer would walk free. I can't let this happen. Yes, Your Honor, this testimony is a joke. Well, if you say so. Right. Cross-examination. You know what to do. Well, you know, you're now relying on us, so... Character development. I killed him. Wahaha. Bowser laugh. I didn't see it from the safety of my own house. Wow. You had a gun this whole time? What'd you do with it? Because I was there in his house killing him myself. I did it for the LULZ. Okay. No, out of everything, all the same as we press, I need to press this. For the LULZ? For the LULZ, you'd have to say it with a Z. A Z. It means I had no reason to do it, other than to make me laugh. It has to be the worst murder motive I've ever heard. There is worse. Yeah, let's see you disprove it. Much as I hate to admit it, she's probably right. What should I do? You can't really like, I kind of just want to see how absurd this gets. You have to be pretty messed up to consider kicks and giggles a legitimate motive. Yeah, I'm pretty messed up, right? Sorry. You keep saying you're sorry, but I don't think you actually mean it. No, you're right. I'm not. Ha! Well, that proves... It proves... Nothing. Yeah, nothing. Oh, the pressing is still in effect here? Okay, nope. Okay. Oh, no, I forgot. I didn't even save here. I hate this. Okay. Oh my God. The pressing is still a goddamn thing here. Oh my God. Never mind then. You see, I'm totally guilty. I threw the blame on Booksy because I knew he would make an easy target. First off, how would you even know to put the place of blame on him? That's rather sick. Yep. You feel absolutely no remorse? Nope. You're not focusing on that. I think that'd be the first thing she said that's actually true. What should I do? Oh, you pressed the wrong, pressed further on the wrong thing. It's gonna be wrong. But like, God, you didn't even know Mr. Books. How would you know he was an easy target? He was the only person anybody ever saw going to the house. That makes sense. Yes, I suppose it does. So you know, sorry about this whole mess. I should have come out and admitted everything earlier. Ha, ha, hardy har. See, I'm totally guilty. Oh my God. That's because I was in there in his house killing him myself. Okay, were you in his bedroom with a gun just shooting him? You didn't do it. Stop this. You can't find the truth, Mr. Wright. I'm a bad girl. God, stop. Well, yes, you are. You're not this bad, though. What should I do? Oh my God. Why would you admit to a murder you didn't commit? Oh, but I did commit it. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. That's enough. I won't have you pointlessly bickering with a witness. Oh my God. Honestly, you're not much better than she is. You know that, right? Please don't say that. No, okay. Oh, back in there. Oh my God. I didn't see it from the seat of my own house. I think not much is clear by now. So you admit I killed him? No, I mean, you shouldn't either. should I do? Okay. If you weren't in your room, then where were you? I already told you, I was killing the guy. Alright, oops. Oops is right, Mr. Wright. Oh my god. Okay. I don't think I've seen anything here, just like, oh my god, just stop. I did it for the LULZ, that's because I was in there killing him myself. We need to prove you weren't in the house this whole time. Did we really just present that you were here, even though there was no date for when you were left? 8/24. Okay, I can't check what date is. Like, is this right? Oh my god. I had a hunch this would be it. But up until now, that's all it was. Luckily, her actions and words today have been enough to convince me it's true. Time to expose her for the fraud that she is. You say you killed the victim, but that's not possible. Have you forgotten already? You spent last week overseas. How do you know she spent last week overseas? Over what? That's right, she was in England recently. I have an email to prove it. She wasn't even in the same country when the murder took place. But how did... We checked her alibi. Witness, if you were in Europe, then you can't even be connected to this case. Not so fast, Mr. Judge. Take a closer look at the email. It doesn't say the dates that I was there. Yeah, that was the first thing I thought from why we were gonna stop or not. Does it say it didn't go a while ago? No it doesn't. Yeah, that's the first thing of like why we presented this. Right, there's no reason we can't assume she went some other time. Not true. I have something else that tells the exact date she left. Something else that proves the exact date she left. Oh, it's in the... Oh god, it's in here. I think I mentioned something in here. I got a plane to catch tomorrow. See ya in a week. Pure madness. That thing again. Do you really need to keep showing us that? This time I do. One of the users in this log mentions that they were flying somewhere the next day. They also mentioned that they were going to be gone for a week. They would have returned exactly on the day the murder took place. The day you contacted the police. You are that user. You are... pure madness. Admit it, pure madness. It wasn't you. You weren't anywhere near the victim when he died. Well, your username is very fitting. I just pointed out that email doesn't mention the exact dates, so I can't conclusively prove that she's the one. However, after her deliberate attempts to mislead us today, and her complete lack of knowledge of the basic facts of the case and the crime, I'd say it's pretty safe to assume that she did not see anything. This is huge. How did the police force manage to miss this? Mr. Williamson, I'm a bit disappointed in you. You normally conduct your investigations very thoroughly. Yeah, why was she put through? I'm sorry, Your Honor. I don't know what went wrong. This court demands an explanation for your actions. Out with it. For the LULZ. LULZ, LOLZ. What the? What? Oh my. You guys should see the looks on your faces. They're just so... I feel to see this is funny. That's the point. You lawyer guys with your fancy suits and crazy regulations. Grinding your gears have been just too easy. Truth be told, I didn't even know the guy was dead until I got back. I saw the cop cars by his place. I'm actually surprised that any of them believed me when I said I saw it. I'm glad they did. This is totally worth it. Wait, so you made everything up? This is all a joke to you? This isn't funny? Jeez, courtroom's serious business. Yes, it is. You just accused a man of murder. I never had any intention of actually getting him convicted. If I had, I probably would have just came clean and you would have all had to do a retrial. That's... None of your actions suggest that so far. Retrials are not something you toy around with. This is uncalled for. Lying under oath is a serious offense. How'd you do this? Well, to quote myself, I did it for the LULZ. This is... I can't believe this! Oh my god. Okay, she's finding this absurdly hilarious. I think there's a term for this, isn't there? Ralph? Waffle? What? That's very old lingo. ROFL. How do you know that? Oh, wait, never mind. Oh, okay, so that makes sense. Wait, you remember that after 7, like, no, hold on a second, that's 10 years since, since Salmonella brought that up to you? Okay. She's having a fun time on the ground there with her onion stalk. Oh, wow. Your Honor, I'm truly sorry for what has happened. You should have done more investigations. If you put in so much effort to like try to prove that Phoenix was forging evidence like last trial, then why didn't you do the same here? You know, for the same reasons. The prosecution should have seen her through her lies during the interrogation earlier. I don't know what happened. The story checked out perfectly before. I triple checked, we wouldn't miss something like this. I'm rather disappointed, but there isn't much we can do about it. It wasn't just her though. The police have a reputation for not always getting the job done. But this is bad, even for them. Something big must have happened to cause them to miss this. In any case, we might as well have the jury declare their verdict. Wait, what? You have to prove your client's innocence, and you have yet to prove it's actually him either? You proving that the witness was the biggest waste of time in this court's history, but not much else. Actually, if you take that into consideration, then there's something very important we have learned. If your decisive witness ended up being useless, then you're left with only circumstantial evidence. You may not have proven his innocence, but neither have you proven his guilt. You have no case. I believe he's right. Neither side has presented a compelling argument. Therefore, I have no other choice but to call for an extension to this trial. As you wish, Your Honor. Court is adjourned. You really wanted that to go through. Yeah, that was awesome! Okay, guys, someone's here is having a fun time. Can I go home now? Were you not listening? Sorry, Mr. Books, but you're not off the hook quite yet. The prosecution hasn't given up his case. You're still the main suspect. But you did so amazingly. How could they not side with you? Because we didn't find out who the culprit was. I managed to extend the trial. This ought to give me enough time to unravel everything. The main things we learned today were about that dispute on AF. I'm sure Williamson underestimated its importance earlier, but now he'll realize that there's much more to it. Yes, there's so much death threats on it. My guess is he'd be focusing on that today. The only thing that's important from that thing is just someone just read that thing read that chat log and it's like, oh yeah, I could definitely use this for my plan. So literally, whoever it is, like, literally just goes on to. It could literally just be going on to, you know, the website, and well, there's two things to think about that. It's either literally the culprit can actually just be anyone, since it's literally the internet, and it's, just from the looks of it, just the sounds of it, like, I'm not a member of like any, like, you know, forum sites, yet I could still see locked threads. So literally, you could not have an account at all and still read them. So literally, it's either just an either or if the culprit literally just made an account on there and, like, you know, pursued this, or just they could have just sub-thread after the fact and, like, was like, you know, that's a good idea, you know? I'm not gonna put any stock in seriousness into that chat log, I swear. I better do what I can to keep up with him. And now to investigation day. Wow, that was completely pointless, like learning all about that from Miss Woman over there. Thank you. It's all my all my things are back. Yay! Thank you. God, that was just annoying as all hell. Oh my. So now for this estimation for next time, we had to find if there's anything actually concrete to actually look through instead of the wide expanse of internet forums and all that. There has to be something bigger than that, right? Can we actually look at the crime scene and actually his bedroom to see what's actually inside there? Please. You spent all day, Professor, like, no, not Professor, Agent Togamera, you spend all day just looking through his room. I'm pretty sure you're done investigating everything in the house side. I'm pretty sure, and you should have been investigating even more while the trial's going on. So please, can we look inside there now? There's only one way to find out if we actually can or not, and that's where we go to the investigation for next time. So, for a fun time watch as I am playing this, hope to see you next time, when the time may be, and I'll hope you fantastic day.